Xion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Xion,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Xion.
Lies.
Thorns! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Vholran's manipulating her. We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea.
Alone. I'm all alone.
Xion!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Xion! Xion! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. This pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Xion! Dragon Swarm!
I'll grind you into dust!
Tiger Blade! The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Xion! Come back to us!
I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong. Elfin! She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this, it's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Xion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohalim. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Xion.
Alpin!
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go! Vholran is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Vholran out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did.
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Vholran could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Vholran's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Vholran specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danon rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Vholran's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion,
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Vholran's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
as far as law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Vholran!
That's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Ganon puppets we've dealt with outside.
Dragon Form!
Burn it up! Roots of deity! Dragon form!
Holy Land!
enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that.
This! Dragon Form!
Domination light.
Dragon Form!
Lightning order! Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
This one's mine!
Another incantation ruined.
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning arc! Light astral energy!
Thank you!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Will this help?
Dragon
Resonate
Swarm!
with the earth.
Healing circle!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Photon!
Thank you.
Correction! Air thrust!
Eternal Devastation! Dragon Swarm! Dominate! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Vholran, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Vholran.
As expected, Vholran's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Vholran.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost. But more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination, and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Xion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no, I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my master core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Glory to Vholran!
Dreams. Dance in the wind. Corruption. Air thrust.
Resonate with the earth.
Ignite! Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Eternal devastation!
Take this!
Take this!
Illuminate the dark.
Here I come!
Holy glimmer.
No dawn.
Hear my call.
Dragon
Demon
form!
blast.
Burning
Crush! Dragon form! Eternal devastation!
Aqueous surge.
Shine. Radiant light.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine. Radiant
Illuminate
light.
the dark. Here.
Astro Blast!
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Dragon form! Take this!
Can you take it?
Now.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Here goes. Searing
Dragon
flame.
form!
Shine.
Radiant blood. Here.
Severing wind!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
With such a huge area to search, where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
Spoken like someone who used to own one.
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Vholran, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Alma and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
Retreat if you know what's good for you. Take this!
Dragon form!
Elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
Radiant here! Steel confiscated!
Dragon form!
Annihilation! Lightning can
Death on the way!
now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
Tempest!
Radiant sword! War without it! Do it!
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade!
Here I go!
Reflect! Lightning blade!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take
Light
this!
as
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that! Lunar corruption! Lightning condemned!
I'm ready!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Go no further!
You're mine!
I never miss!
Rending
Wind!
bloody howling!
Dragon form!
Gale force! War without it! Thunder field! Hero! Hard blow! Arcane waterfall!
Dragon form! It's time!
I'll smash you!
Light astral lightning
Dragon
condemned!
form!
you!
Shut him down! Here I come!
Gemini Alpha! Annihilation!
Radiant light! Force
Ignite!
Thunder Field!
Dragon
On a
Form!
roll! Illuminate Holy Land! Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
With this, I can become even stronger!
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us? Discourteous, aren't you?
Glory to Vholran!
Can't get out of this!
Dragon! I owe you one!
Hear my call!
Captivity!
Dragon Form!
Where are you going?
Dragon Form!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Excited! Go!
Dragon Swarm!
Arctic waterfall! Green Lantern!
Eternal devastation! Crush! Dragon Swarm!
The Tempest engulfs you! Easy and snaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Shine! Radiant light!
Dragon
Force of
Form!
regeneration! Regenerate!
Dragon
Suffer in
Form!
silence!
Tempest
Suffer in silence!
Celestial Hammer! Mega Ice Crystal! Annihilation!
Dragon Form!
Crush!
Dragon Form!
Radiant Steel!
Not today!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon
We're
Form!
getting started!
Seems about right to me.
Gotta break through! Dragon Form!
Pierce evil!
Thank you! Elusive deity! Eating pile driver!
Here I come! Finish!
I'm ready!
They smell! Shine! Radiant light!
Dragon
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
I owe you one!
Raging orb!
No further!
I owe you one! Dragon Form!
Don't get carried away!
Wind! Lunar breath! Morph into reptile!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Can you take it?
Eternal devastation!
Elusive deity!
Dragon Form!
Eating pile driver!
Dragon Form!
Glacial Spear!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! This is the power of the blazing sword!
Let's dispose of the trash.
Dragon
Glory to Vholran!
Not on my watch!
Thank you!
It's a duel of the hour!
Eagle rage!
Here I come!
Got flyers!
I've got this!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about
All
that!
yours! Dragon Form!
is even
I'm nearly done for.
Now!
Dragon Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost!
shine.
Illuminate the
Dragon
dark!
Swarm!
Regeneration.
Here goes!
Regenerate.
Radiant
I owe you one.
not on my watch!
Dragon
I'm out of
Swarm!
ammo! I can't heal you forever! Magic is in! I'm all stuck
Eternal
up!
Devastation!
Mary!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A scream bathed in blood,
Dragon Swarm!
rending you apart.
Purge Malevolence!
The flame inside is yearning to be let free!
Dance in the wind! Houses! Air lightning! Snowfall! Raging cascade!
Dragon Swarm! Take this!
Bathed
You're finished!
Searing flame!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm out of ammo! Can't hit the wall! I'm all stuffed up! Do it!
I need to be stronger. By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know, but I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
At this stage, I'd say it's all in the past. If anything, I consider you a capable and trustworthy ally.
I'm honored to hear you say that. I'll do my best to live up to it.
Right, here goes! You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
Try harder!
Lunar corruption!
Eternal Devastation! Dragon
Here
Swarm!
goes!
Bloody howling! Not today!
Arch Steel!
Take this!
Here, let me
It's
help.
over!
I've used too much.
Dragon Swarm! An astral art?
That's my cue! I'm only getting
Shut him
a
down.
fist! Lightning together!
Dragon Swarm!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Armor won't save you!
Do it!
Let's turn it off! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance!
Lunar
Not
corruption!
done! Dragon Swarm!
Lightning orb!
On your knees.
Dance in the wind!
Resonate with the earth.
Strike! Dragon Swarm! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
An opponent like this should be easy.
No further.
One more!
Dragon
Mega Ray!
Swarm!
Captivity.
Raging Storm!
Ah! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Suddenly! In an instant! Impact Frost! Dragon Swarm!
One more! Lightning orb! Mega
Crush!
Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Purge Malevolence!
Anything in
Magic
armor is
is
all
in!
mine.
Freeze Lancer!
My turn! Now!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
blind you in
It's
half.
over!
Annihilation! I'll be
You're
saving
mine!
Mega Ray!
Dragon Swarm!
From the wind.
You're
A
finished!
scream
Raging
bathed in
Storm!
blood, rending you a bloody howling.
Ah! Dragon Swarm!
Strike! Freeze Lancer!
I've used a bit too much healing.
What's this thing?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Dragon Swarm! It's on!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Here!
I can shatter any steel.
I'm ready! Go! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Now!
Blind freak. Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Execution.
Where are you going? Sleep now.
Resonate with.
I'm ready! Remember!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Reflect on thy
Now!
Lightning condensed!
Soda!
Thunder blade! I can do this all... More where that came from!
I can feel my power growing! Right, here goes! Here I come!
Annihilate! Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Form! You picked the wrong fight!
More for you!
It's over! Thanks!
Hear me! Flame
Dragon
of fury!
Form!
Burning
I owe you one!
Dream
No
Hear
further!
my call! More with
Dragon
that
Form!
Red! Holy Lance! Freeze Lancer!
No escape!
Armor won't save you!
Dragon Form!
Reload!
Dragon Form!
Mega Ray!
Win!
Illuminate
Rising
Missile!
Power!
Marksman handle it! Holy Glue!
Dragon
Holy
Form!
Lance! Gemini!
It's time!
In the wind!
Eternal Devastation!
Feel! Annihilate stockpile!
Dragon Form!
Might with lightning blade!
More where that came from! Freeze! Lance!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Looks like... some solid equipment.
Get lost!
You're mine!
Glory to Vholran!
Here I come!
Shine!
Try harder! Escape!
Feel! I can feel the
Eternal
arc.
Devastation!
Now I've seen everything.
Eat dirt!
Test the airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Shattering the pieces!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Form!
An astral vortex?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Any more of this and I'll... Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll
Here I come!
Where are you going?
You're finished! Dragon Form!
Mega Ray! Now!
Heal!
Gemini Alpha! Annihilation!
You're mine! Dragon Form!
Here goes! Luna!
Here, let me help.
Dragon Form! Crush! You're finished!
Gemini Alpha!
Dragon Form!
Lightning Orb!
All mine! Take this!
Illuminate the dark! Do it! Astral Energy!
Say no more!
I won't be able to heal you for much longer.
Maybe we should head back? Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
That's... Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
When everything around us looks the same, it's easy to get turned around.
Discourteous, aren't you?
You're mine! Take this!
Thanks so much!
You're mine! Dragon!
Can you take it?
That's not even fair! Illuminate the
You pick my got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Can you take it?
Annihilation!
You're mine!
Celestial
Captivity!
Dragon!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Benediction light.
Confiscated!
You're mine!
Photon
You're
flash! More where that came from!
I'm ready!
Magic advance! Freeze land here! Dance in the wind!
Please go with you. Reflect on thy
More for
sin.
the south
They
side!
smite with
Take
black
that!
and
It's
blade.
over! Photon flash!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
You're mine!
Lightning raging
Dragon
cascade
Swarm!
lancer!
I'll blow you into dust.
Burn!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
Field! Healing circle! More for the south side!
Elusive deity. Eagle ray.
More where that came from! Mega ray!
You're mine! You're
Annihilation!
finished!
Now you see what I can do.
Raging storm!
Dragon Swarm!
Demon lash.
This one's mine! Thunder field!
Bathed in
Blood! Raging cascade!
Dragon
Field!
Swarm!
Never miss! I'll
everlasting
be
darkness.
saving this one!
Negative
Mega
shift.
ray! Burn off!
This one's all mine!
Let me help! Get off!
Dragon and more than all burn out!
I'm ready.
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'll heal you all!
Dragon Swarm!
Healing circle!
The everlasting darkness.
Here's a touch!
Negative
Blood!
shift.
Dragon Swarm!
Wonderful! By the power of water!
Air
Thunder
pressure.
flash!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lunar corruption!
Ha! Burn!
Raging storm!
Dragon
Take
Swarm!
that!
I'll blind you into dust.
Ice prison!
Elusive
Mega
deity.
ray!
Take this.
Celestial hammer! I'm all stuffed up!
Elusive deity.
Annihilation!
Dragon
Black
Swarm!
carve through armor. Soaring blast.
Malevolent! Arcane waterfall!
Dragon Swarm!
Radiant light.
Here!
The regeneration.
This should do it!
Regenerate.
I owe you one!
I can handle it!
Dragon Swarm! Dragon Swarm! This
Where
one's
are
all
you
mine!
going?
Catapult! Stardust!
Here, let
Burn!
me help! Malevolent!
Stardust!
Arcane waterfall!
Stardust!
Glacial spear! Here's
Here I
evil!
come!
Seal!
It's over!
Burn up! Freeze lancer!
Can you take it?
Strike! Dragon Swarm!
Bathed in blood.
Lightning orb!
Rending you up.
More where that came from! Illuminate the dark!
Take that!
Holy flip! Holy land!
Bathed in blood. Rending you up.
Dragon Swarm! Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
won't forgive you!
You're mine!
Glory to Vholran!
Dragon Swarm!
Hydration Orb! More with that time, Lunar Corruption!
Raven Sight! Yours!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon Swarm!
Kazam! Holy Rock! Lunar Corruption! Here's a healing arc!
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Thanks! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
Everlasting darkness!
Dragon Swarm!
Ready to go! Raging Storm! Radiant
You're finished!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Everyone hanging in there?
Hi, Hoodle!
This one's all mine!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
Aqua!
Severing Wing!
Your wings won't save you from me!
Dragon Swarm!
Where was that came from?
Dragon Swarm!
Celestial Hammer!
Total devastation!
Photon
The enemy deals
Tornado! We'll soon see about
Dragon
that!
Swarm!
I'm ready!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Block!
Glacial Spear!
Dragon
Here's
Swarm!
evil!
Let them nice dish.
Aqueous
They
Burst!
smite with cracking blade.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Dragon Swarm!
First Aid! Supernova!
Knocked up!
Raging Cascade! Lunar Corruption! Here
Dragon
goes!
Swarm!
Burst Electric! Class of Magic!
Blood!
Freeze Lancer!
Dragon Swarm!
Burning Strike! Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it! Air Thrust! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Get lost!
Take this!
Glory to Vholran!
I'll smash you!
Illuminate!
Elusive deity!
Holy Rock!
Dragon Swarm!
First Aid!
Thanks! Eternal
Where are you
devastation!
going? Raging
It's almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Will this help?
Dragon Swarm!
I've used too much.
I owe you one!
Celestial Hammer!
Dragon Swarm!
Lunar Corruption! By the power of water!
Dragon
Raging Storm!
Dragon Swarm!
World Light!
Take this!
Mega Ray!
Dragon
I
Swarm!
will do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What is it, Hoodle? You want to go back?
Animal intuition, perhaps?
Damn! It's a trap!
Let's see what you've got.
Water, hear my call!
No escape!
Elusive deity!
Burn in hell!
Dragon
Swarm!
the wind! Freeze Lancer! In here!
I'm ready!
Morphin Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Now!
Here I come! Damn it!
Can't get out of stand back.
Illuminate the
I'll
dark!
trip it up.
Dragon Swarm!
Now!
Remember!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
How much longer will our healing arts last?
Hey, Look at that enemy. It's shining.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Be careful, everyone. I'm ready. This one.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I'll heal you all!
Dragon Swarm! We did it!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Dragon Swarm! We did it!
Hear my call.
Lightning condemned!
Thanks.
Try
harder.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer!
I'm not done!
Elusive deity! Illuminated!
Dragon Swarm!
Demon wrath.
Eternal devastation!
I'm out of arrows.
Dragon Swarm!
The enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving you!
Do it.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Shine.
My
Radiant
turn.
light.
Raging
I can't heal you forever.
In here!
I owe you one.
I'll be saving I'm only getting started!
Here I come! Thanks! Dragon Swarm!
Begin.
Do it.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Cross!
With this, I can become even stronger! Hey, Xion? Do you, you know...
What is it?
Do you remember that conversation we had after Almadria... You know. If you hadn't given me that advice that day, I don't know if I'd be standing here talking with you. So, thanks.
Anytime, Rinwell.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Take this!
I can carve through all.
In here! Searing
Take this!
flame!
Eat this!
Resonate with the earth.
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm! Astral Heart!
That's my cue!
Dragon Swarm! Shut him down!
Magic!
I owe you one! No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Soaring blast.
Eternal Devastation!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
In here!
Do it! In an instant! Impact Cross! Not a chance!
There!
On your
Illuminate
mark.
the
Dragon
dark!
Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Crush!
Now!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Looks like we won.
Go no further!
Resonate with the earth.
Confiscating!
Take this! You're finished! This time!
Rending your
Dragon Swarm!
They may look human stuff, but they're vicious!
Devastation! They got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Hear my call! Think again!
I'm
Dance
ready!
in the wind!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind!
Now! You're mine!
I'm only getting started!
rotating
Start
power.
Violation!
Dragon
Rending you
Swarm!
apart. Let's refrain from losing.
What's with that shining foe over there?
That enemy looks strong. I have a bad feeling about this.
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Steel! I'll be saving this one! This one's mine! Are those arms even natural?
Devastation! swarm!
Negative gate!
Here goes! Lightning! Downfall! Will this lightning orb! War without
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Eternal devastation! Dragon swarm!
I'll be saving this one!
Benediction light.
Mega ray!
In a bind?
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Charge the lightning!
light!
Arctic
Regeneration!
Freeze Lancer! I can do this all day!
Don't suffer in silence.
In here! I'll be getting
Dragon swarm!
more for the top!
I'll grind you with the dust!
Lightning orb!
Death on the wind!
No escape!
Lightning
Dragon swarm!
ready!
Burn in hell!
Illuminate the dark!
Dragon
Magic
swarm!
and mana ray! Holy land! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Try harder! My turn! Dragon swarm!
Here I go. Celestial Runner!
Now you see what I can do!
I'm not done! Thanks!
This one's mine!
Dragon swarm! You're finished! Dragon swarm!
Do it!
Negative
Totally!
gate!
In an instant! Impact block!
Illuminate
No!
the
Here I come!
Back into the fray! Holy land!
Dragon swarm!
Everlasting dust!
Here!
Here I come! Dragon
Negative
swarm!
gate!
Back into
I'm
the
ready!
fray!
Live up!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I need to be stronger.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
Don't get careless.
Here I come!
Don't tell me!
Reload!
Take this!
Water!
Dragon
Hear my
swarm!
call!
Shattering the
Freeze!
pieces! Attack time!
Eternal devastation! Dragon swarm!
Holy land!
Eternal devastation! Try harder! My turn! And more of this and I'll burn out!
I'm out of ammo! Astral energy!
Dragon swarm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll face you!
Dragon swarm!
Negative gate! Resonate with the earth!
Dragon swarm!
This one's mine! Sleep now!
Dragon swarm!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Art sealed!
My turn! Strike!
Captivity!
Dragon swarm! Dragon
I'll
swarm!
face you! You're mine!
Here,
Elusive
boy!
deity!
Reload!
I'm ready!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Glory to Vholran!
I watch! Healing circle! The waters of
You're mine!
Here I
In a
go.
vine?
It's over!
I'm only getting started.
Save you!
Mega
You're
ray.
dead. Can you take it? Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Dragon Swarm! No escape!
Bloody hell!
Here I come! An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! We did it! Its armor's too strong! Be my guest! Stardust!
Captivity! They smite.
Dragon Swarm! Not today! Any more of this and I'll burn out!
We got it! It's in the sky! Run! Illuminate the sun! Gemini Aqua! I never miss! Holy Land! Will this help? Do it!
Dragon Swarm!
Healing Circle! Drinking Orb! Raging Cascade!
Next!
Annihilate!
It's over!
I can carve through here!
You require a hand.
Freeze Lancer! Lunar Corruption!
Dragon Swarm!
Watch and sweep! Now!
Doubling! In an instant! Impact Block!
My concentration is dwindling. Perhaps I'm tired.
You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
I think you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never truly alone, that thought can get you through a lot. See? Even Hoodle knows you're not alone.
I'm glad to have you in my corner, Hoodle.
yourselves! This one's tough!
No further!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind! Lightning! Air thrust!
Reflect a spot of feast hunting, anyone?
Eternal devastation!
Gemini Holy Land!
Here I come! Try harder! My turn! Dragon Swarm! The flaming
Leave them smelling to me.
Yeah, and pummeling to me!
Water! Here I go!
No escape!
Raging Cascade! Glacial Spear!
Dragon
Do
Swarm!
it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! You're mine!
Anything in order is all
Glacial
mine!
Spear! Pierce Evil!
Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn! It's over!
Hear my call!
Here I come! It's over!
Dance on the wind!
Take this!
I'll smash you!
Photon slash!
Dragon Swarm!
Lunar corruption!
Green.
Light astral energy!
Time is yours to be let free! Burn! Here I come!
I'll heal
Dragon
you all!
Swarm!
Aqueous surge! Healing circle!
Denied!
I owe you one!
Does it hurt?
Wind astral energy!
Prepare to be
You're
free!
mine! Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation!
I'll blind you with a jump! In a bind?
By the power of water!
It's over!
Dance on the
It's
wind!
on!
Lightning orb!
Dragon Swarm!
Rend you apart!
Burn in hell!
Feel!
Bloody
Annihilation!
It's over!
Burning
Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity!
More with that!
Soaring blast!
Purge malevolence! Blah blah blah!
Take this!
Deity! Smash you!
Take feel! One
It's
more!
over!
Rotating pile
I'll be
driver!
fading this way! By the power of water!
Dragon Swarm!
Annihilation! More with that came from!
Dragon
Elusive
Swarm!
deity!
Here I come!
Lightning condenser!
Soaring blast!
Lunar corruption! Illuminate
Take this!
Nothing gets by me!
Holy glimmer!
Denied!
Holy lamp!
Take this! It's over!
Take this!
This one's all mine!
Dance on the wind!
Eat dirt!
Tempest swirl!
Dragon Swarm!
Lunar corruption!
On your knees!
Lunar
Eternal
cyclone!
devastation!
Where are you going?
You're mine!
Razor
It's over.
cyclone! Water!
Shattering
Hear my call!
pieces! Attack time!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Negative
Lightning
Take this!
energy!
Dragon Swarm!
There!
bloody
Into the shadow! Lightning
Eternal
orb! Raging
devastation!
cascade!
It's
Mega
over.
ray!
benediction.
Dance
You're mine!
annihilation! In
You're
here!
finished! Burn!
I'll be saving this mega ray!
It's over!
More aqua!
Dragon Swarm!
Wind astral energy!
Reflect
Annihilation!
right. They smite with blackened
Raging cascade!
Dragon
In here!
Swarm!
Far enough!
Annihilation!
Negative
Fluid!
More
Get up!
lightning!
Dragon Swarm!
Blah 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 magic! Tidal ray! Primed and ready!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega ray! Thunder
You're
field!
mine!
I never miss!
Benediction light.
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
more of this and I'll burn out. No escape!
More for the stockpile!
In a bind?
Flame inside me, yours to be let free! I'll grind you into dragon swarm!
Freeze, Lancer! Feel!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Back into the fray! Annihilate! Do it!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Photon, purge the
Elusive deity!
Freeze, Lancer!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
What's with that?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Leave the charges down!
Raging
Take this!
storm!
On dragon swarm!
Reload! There! Aqueous turn!
Eternal
Gemini,
devastation!
Earthworm! Lightning condemned!
An astral point?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Not on my watch!
Dragon swarm! The flame inside me!
Fire energy! If it's in the sky, it's
Dragon
mine!
swarm!
Radiant light!
There!
One more of this and I'll burn out!
Allow me to help.
Dragon swarm!
No
Eternal
dawn shall break
devastation!
this night.
Lunar corruption!
Dragon swarm!
Gemini!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Dragon swarm!
Mega ray! Back into
Dragon
the
swarm!
Photon, lightning condemned! Burning!
Dragon swarm!
Eagle ray! Cloud of water!
I'm not done!
Searing flame! Raging storm! Puddle! I'm out of ammo! I'm all done!
Dragon swarm!
Raging storm! Now! Who wants to die next? Here goes!
Dragon swarm!
Elusive deity!
Here goes!
Taking fire!
Dragon swarm!
Spread! Glacial spear!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo! You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
What is this place?
Look! Over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Vholran rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing? Mega Ray!
You picked the wrong one! You're mine!
This one's mine! Go for the weak point!
No further!
Puddle!
Eternal devastation!
Astral energy!
Dragon form!
Blah, blah, magic!
I'll smash you!
Denied! Freeze Lancer! It's weakened!
This ends now!
Seismic rupture!
Lunar corruption!
Eternal devastation!
Lunar
You're
blast!
finished!
Spread!
Your mother
Dance
flame
in the
inside
wind!
me! Yours to be let free!
Ray!
Burn!
I'll be
You're mine!
Here's annihilation! War with that kid!
Dragon
Here's
form!
another
Instant deity!
I'll face you!
Illuminate
Tornado
the
drop!
Take this!
Lunar
Take
corruption!
this!
Lunar
Crush!
blast!
Dragon form!
Take it! And again!
Crush!
Wind astral energy!
Here I come!
Illuminate
I'm ready! Doubly! In an instant! Impact cross!
On your knees.
Take this!
Lightning conduct!
Eternal devastation!
Resonate with if it's in the sky, it's something in the tower!
Hey, hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
I can handle it!
It's over!
I'm all stuffed up! Illuminate the happening!
Forgive me.
Holy glimmer!
My fault.
Holy
Astral
blast!
art?
That's my cue!
You're mine! Shut him down! Take this!
More with that kid!
Okay, eat dirt! Dragon form!
Steel form!
Not now!
Some punishment? Is this what real pain feels like?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
This should do it!
Resuscitation! Here's a healing art!
I'm not done!
No rest for the wicked.
I owe you one! Stop!
Wind astral energy! Flame of fury!
Catapult!
Burning!
Eternal devastation! Dragon form!
Primed and ready! This one's mine!
Shine! Radiant light!
Lightning orb!
Regeneration!
Photon flash! Illuminate the sun!
Armor
Here
won't
comes
save
Holy
you.
Arts is being interrupted.
Spread! Holy land! Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Freeze Lancer!
Dragon form! Here I come! This one's all mine!
Your hands now.
You'll pay for that!
Annihilation! Burning strike! Raging cascade!
Dragon form!
I'm almost impressed!
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried
Eternal
away.
devastation!
Not on my watch!
Dragon form!
Here goes!
Rest for the wicked.
More where that came from!
Here I come!
Healing circle!
It's over!
Freeze Lancer!
Here I come!
Dance to the wind!
Great! Can't move!
Shattering the pieces!
Thanks so
Attack
much.
time!
I'll bring you back from death.
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a... Sitting duck!
Retreat
Don't
from
get
this
in my
battle.
way!
Retreat? I would never.
Resuscitation!
Raging storm!
You're mine!
Celestial
Armor
order!
won't save on the ground!
Razor
Dragon
cyclone!
form!
Beyond! Imbue this vanquished
Light
soul with
astral
light!
illuminate the blah 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 magic! Holy land!
Benediction light.
Dragon swarm!
Heal!
I owe you one! I'm not
Far enough!
Ah!
Wind astral energy! Dance to the fury! Burning spear!
Glacial spear.
No
Here's
further!
evil!
Dragon
Welcome to
form!
Stockpile. Freeze Lancer! Hey,
Do it!
Oh! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Purge Malevolence! One more!
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
Eat dirt!
Water! Right here, my call!
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Let us take to the fray!
Wait! Something's happening!
They fuse together?
Scream!
Bathed in blood.
He became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
This one's mine!
Dragon swarm!
Now you see what I can do!
There! Dragon swarm!
In here!
Shine!
More
Radiant
projectile!
light! Force of regeneration! Regeneration! Another incantation ruin! Be prepared to regret.
Illuminate the
Hear
dark!
my call!
Holy light!
Dragon Form!
Here's evil!
Radiant light! Force of
Eternal
regeneration!
devastation!
Regenerate!
Photon blast! Hear me!
Let us
Flame
take
of
the
death!
Eternal devastation! Ignite!
Ready up! Hear my call!
Dragon Swarm!
Fled! Here goes! Glacial spear! Pierce the evil! Freeze blaster!
Shine! Radiant light!
Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back to
Regenerate!
Swarm!
Take this!
Thanks!
resuscitation!
Dragon Swarm! I owe you one!
Flash!
I still got some fight left in me. Back into the fray!
Eternal devastation! It's wide open!
It won't
Eternal
escape me!
devastation!
Gale Force! Hydration Orb!
Here I come!
I never miss! Thunder Blade!
This one's
Illuminate the
all
Flame!
Ah! Not tonight!
Holy light! Water!
Dragon
Hear my
Swarm!
call! Fled!
Catapult!
Glacial Spear! Here! Evil! Freeze Blast! Gale Force!
To do it!
Hydration Orb! Will this work?
You make it
should do
in
it.
time.
In here!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this one!
Anything in armor is all mine!
No! It won't end like this!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance on the wind!
Photon
This should do it.
Raging
Beyond!
Cascade!
Imbue
Dragon
this
Swarm!
vanquished soul
Wait
with
now.
life!
I'll
Resuscitation!
be saving this one!
I can't
Thunder
lose!
Field! More where that came from!
Prepare to be seized!
Dragon Swarm!
Take this!
Lunar Corruption! I'll be saving this
I'll
one!
face you!
Here I come!
Lightning Orb!
Bathe
More where that
blood!
came from!
Rending you apart!
Healing Orb!
All mine!
Magic is
Dragon
there!
Swarm! You picked the wrong
Freeze
fight!
Blaster! Dance
you
in
take
the
it?
wind!
Rotating
In
fire
here!
driver!
Crush!
I'll be
Take
saving
it.
this one! Into the
I can
shadows!
carve through armor!
Dragon Swarm!
Lightning! Shining Supernova!
I'm ready!
More where that came from!
Crescent
Lunar
flash!
Corruption! Sleep now!
Dragon
Not in
Swarm!
your dreams! Back into the fray! Mega Ray! Photon
Burn
Blast!
up!
Searing Flame! More where that came from! This one's mine! Raging Storm! And again!
The flame
you
inside
go.
me
Here
yearns
goes.
to be let
Radiant
free!
Razor
light.
Cyclone!
Force of regeneration!
Dragon
Celestial
Swarm!
Banner!
Ignite!
Razor Cyclone! Reload!
Let us take to the
Tunnel!
fray!
Here I go! Into the
Eternal
Let
shadows!
us take to
devastation!
the fray! Take this!
Mega Ray! Light Astral Energy!
Take this!
Light.
Dragon Swarm!
Heal!
Thanks! Eternal
Thunder
devastation!
Field!
Try harder!
Into the
I can
shadows!
carve through armor!
Purge Malevolence!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega Waterfall!
Heal! Prepare to be
Annihilation! Freeze
seized!
Blaster!
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Air Thrust! Light Astral Energy! Raging Cascade!
I'm ready!
Let's go! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Vholran. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Vholran's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Xion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Vholran.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Xion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah, she's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Xion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Xion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if Vholran is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Xion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Vholran treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Vholran! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean?
A lonely, watery grave is all the burying you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life from your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shia, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power brings upon you.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Vholran, and free those you've enslaved!
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
Don't suffer in
Here
silence.
goes!
Enjoy.
Dragon! Take this!
Don't
The waters of creation! Magic is there!
This one's all mine!
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm! Burn in hell!
Lightning blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's the healing arc!
Execution!
Illuminate the day! You get the
Can't get out of this!
Crush! Dragon Swarm!
Reload!
Tempest!
Tunnel! Glacial spear! Raging
Just won't stay still! If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down. Negative gate!
Dragon now!
On
Did we get him?
He's
Freeze
open!
Lancer!
Let's go! Air pressure!
Lightning
Eternal
Orb!
devastation! Here I
Where
come!
that came from? Lightning condemned!
I can carve through armor!
Dragon,
this
where
one's
are you
all
going? Illuminate the
gone.
dark! Mega Ray!
the chargers to me.
Downfall!
Shine! I'm ready!
Jill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Is that it?
Radiant form!
Force of
Mega Ray!
Crush!
Regenerate!
What's he planning?
It's too fast!
This looks
Stand
bad.
back.
We've
I'll
gotta
trip it
stop
up.
him.
Dragon form!
Rotating pile driver!
Holy Land!
What's
Mega
wrong?
Ray!
Elusive deity!
Dragon form!
Take
Water!
this. Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
My astral energy!
Dragon form!
Take this! That's far enough.
Here! Radiant Storm!
Seismic rupture!
Here's a
Dragon
hero!
thrust!
First aid!
Die.
Wind astral energy!
Take this.
Radiant Hero! Here's a healer!
Take
First
this.
aid!
Nearly done for. I owe you one.
Scream die.
Here's a
Crush!
Lunar corruption!
Take
Lightning
this.
Dragon
Form!
Let the
Can't get out of
marksman handle
bed.
it. Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark! Into the shadows!
Shine.
Form fully
Radiant light.
glimmer!
Force of
Heavy
regeneration.
Mega Ray!
Regenerate.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Glacial Spear!
Dragon
Here's
form.
this
Enemy
one's
wields
mine.
art too.
We'll soon see about that!
Dragon form!
Mega Ray!
Does that hurt?
Dragon form!
Radiant light. Force of
Dragon
regeneration.
form!
Regenerate.
Here's
The
the
flame inside me!
Take
Fury!
this.
To be light-free! You picked the wrong fight!
Just like that.
Dragon form!
I'll smash you! Rotating pile driver.
Healing Circle!
I'm grateful. Now this is
Turn
enjoyable.
you into dust! Lightning Orb!
Dance on the wind. Take this.
Dragon form!
Power of water!
Let's
Here's
tear
the
you apart.
Eternal devastation!
Bloody
Crazy
entertain me.
Cascade! Mega Ray!
This is over.
Dragon form!
In the wind! In here!
Eternal devastation!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
More for the Mega Ray!
Die. Take
Dance
this.
in the wind!
That's far enough.
This isn't looking good!
This is over.
Try harder!
Arctic
Now!
Waterfall!
Here I come!
Dance on the wind. Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Got him! It's all over. Vholran. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alvin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Vholran has that crest as well?
And if Vholran's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance must be.
You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked for rule.
No one did.
What do I care of your wants? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alvin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants. You're mine!
Just what air
Negative! Being interrupted.
Eternal devastation! Take this!
Water, hear my
You're
call!
mine! You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Illuminate the dark!
I owe you one.
Come
I
first!
gotta erase everything!
I'll cover you!
I owe you
Not
one.
in your dreams!
Dragon Swarm!
Stay!
This one's
Just
all
wait.
mine!
Radiant
You picked the wrong fight!
Hear
Dragon
my roar!
Swarm!
More with that
I
cascade!
owe you one! Crescent Flash! Crush!
Raging cascade! Sleep now!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll be saving this one!
Before me!
Burning strike!
Accept your fate!
Does it help?
Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
Begin!
Let me free you of your power.
Reload! I'm out of ammo!
Radiant
Dragon
Unleash
Swarm!
Regeneration!
Regenerate!
I owe you one! Eternal Devastation! This time! Impudent!
Pierce evil!
Not today!
Raging cascade!
Captivity!
Dragon Swarm!
Here!
Elusive deity!
I'm here!
I'll face you!
Dragon Swarm!
Shine!
Shining
gotta erase
supernova!
Regeneration! Through armor!
Lunar confiscated! Raging cascade! The power of water! Too much landing!
Dragon
Magic!
Swarm! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Know your place!
On the wind!
I owe you one!
On your
Kneel before your sovereign! Dragon Swarm! Your life will end here!
Elusive deity! He's about to attack! Jim! We need to stop him!
I'll break this heart of truth of it! All others shall be banished! Here comes!
You're mine!
My race is even wider! I couldn't make it in time.
Eternal devastation!
This be the true power? The Sovereign?
What is this? Crush!
Healing
Eternal
take it?
devastation!
I'll bring you back from
You
death
picked
to
the
bit.
wrong fight! Dragon Swarm!
Can't get out of this!
Resuscitation!
Catapult!
There!
Eternal
Full
devastation!
damage.
Erase everything!
Mega ray!
Take this!
Resonate with the earth!
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
I'll smash you! Negative
gate!
On your knees!
Lunar waterfall! Freeze him! Dance with the wind! In here!
Dragon Swarm!
Another incantation ruined!
Will this help? Heart sealed! Here goes!
They smite
Unleash light! The flame inside me!
I can't
Fury!
heal you
Be let
forever.
free! I owe you one!
Hey,
You picked the wrong fight!
All
shall bow before me!
I'm
I shall be the ruler of all things!
Annihilate lightning War with
Dragon Swarm!
In here! Water!
Die
Hear
already!
my call!
I could do without this pain! You paid for that! Hold nothing back! Crush! Dragon Swarm! Bow before me! Accept
In a
your
bind,
fate.
anything in armor is all mine!
Lightning!
Dragon Swarm!
Seismic rupture!
Flame of fury!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Kneel before your sovereign!
Lunar
Dragon
corruption!
Swarm!
Gemini
I'll
Aqua!
smash you!
Annihilation!
Your life will end here! Crush!
Bloody howling!
Eternal
one's mine.
devastation!
On your knees!
This one's all mine! Burn!
Here, let me help!
Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Come on now. What do you think you can do?
This guy's still standing?
Victory! The throne! Everything rightfully belongs to me! I have seized the powers, rules over and crushes those who fall at his feet! You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
Just what do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Heros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Vholran's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it. If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Xion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Xion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renis Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Vholran. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't!
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? Guess I missed... read the landing.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Vholran. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Vholran's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people he... still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Vholran's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Vholran's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Nagal would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Koodle senses something. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo! Maybe something's going on in the forest. I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help. Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here,
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it! Boomy! Boomy!
The heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them. I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
I've got to keep my equipment in tip-top shape. Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls? I think it's time we go to sleep. Morning. Ready to head out?
Little help! Hit me! Flame of fury! You got company!
Eternal devastation!
Lightning orb! Spread!
Take this!
Glacial spear!
You're finished!
Fierce evil!
Eternal devastation! Dragon swarm!
Light master purge malevolence! Arcane waterfall!
Take this!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and pummeling to me.
You're finished!
Light astral energy! Lunar coordinate!
Dragon swarm!
Seven-eye
You
ultra!
require a hand.
Tempest whirl!
You're mine!
I'm on a roll!
Dragon
You
swarm!
fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Eternal devastation!
You're mine! I'm ready!
Go me! In an instant! Impact block! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Elusive deity!
Dragon Swarm!
Can't this do it?
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Not a chance!
I'll bash in their defenses!
Here, glad you have your uses.
Here I come! I'll show you how useful I can be!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like we got them all.
Little help!
You're mine!
Here I go!
Dragon
I'm
Swarm!
only getting here! I never miss!
Can you take it? Elusive deity!
Mega Ray!
Eagle ray!
We turned the tables on her!
There are still more left!
Airborne scout! Time to hold back!
Sounds like a job for you!
I'm ready!
Arch Steel! Hear my
Don't
call!
suffer in silence.
Red! Raging Cascade!
Begin!
Dragon Swarm!
Throb in pain.
Arch Steel Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Rending you a
We
bloody
found the
howling!
spot here! Get on!
Let's refrain from losing.
Think we can take that thing?
No way. Forget about it.
Brace yourself!
Fire!
This one's tough!
This flame! Lunar corruption!
Lionheart! Blow away!
Power of confiscated! Annihilation!
Dragon
Purge
Swarm!
malevolence! Darkfall! Waterfall!
Raining Slap!
Freeze Lancer!
It's
One
over.
more time!
Not today!
The enemy wields arcs
Dance
too.
is the way! You'll soon see about that! Light astral
Take
energy!
this! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Dragon Swarm!
Thanks.
Dragon
Lunar
Swarm!
corruption! Divine moon depth! Gemini Ultra!
Here I come!
Annihilation!
Take this!
Ah! Dragon Swarm!
Downfall!
On your
I'm out of ammo! Hit!
Stay calm.
You're
I
mine!
will provide assistance.
Dragon Swarm! Ignite!
Annihilation!
Bloody
Dragon
howling!
Swarm!
This one's mine! Where are you going?
Everlasting dust!
Astral energy!
Hitting pile driver! The fluidity of your movements is simply
I'll
incredible.
smash you!
Begin!
Pain!
Great.
Healing circle!
Okay.
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Bathed in blood.
Razor Light! Not in your dreams!
Bloody howling!
Hear my call!
Amazing.
Flood! Purge malevolence! Arcade waterfall!
Take this!
Strike! Freeze! Fear evil!
Rending you
Freeze Lancer!
Here like the flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Sleep now.
Negative gain!
Ah! Not today!
What would I do without get on in there with you?
Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me!
I'll illuminate the dark!
I can carve through armor!
It looks like healing circle covered!
Now,
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Hammond! Flame of fury!
not
Can't get out of this!
Raging down!
you're finished!
Purge malevolence!
It's time!
Engulf
you!
Burn! Dragon Swarm!
Excited! Hold on to your heart!
Raining
Here I
Slap!
come!
Catapult!
Watch and wheel!
Strike!
Aqueous surge!
Shine! Radiant
Not on
light!
my watch!
Force of
You're
regeneration!
mine! It's over!
Shining supernova! Radiant love here!
I'm not
Alright.
done!
It's
Dragon
showtime!
Swarm!
Flame of fury! Burning
Elusive
purge
deity!
Magic Kazam! Here's the evil!
Hitting pile driver!
Freeze hard up! Freeze laser!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Purge
Dragon
malevolence!
Swarm! one's almost.
Knock it into next week!
Dragon form!
Rending you apart! Bloody
Arc
howling!
shield!
Burn in hell!
What was I thinking?
My
Dragon
reach is even
form!
wider!
Hydration orb! Illuminate the
Dragon
dark!
form! Now I can let loose.
Holy Land Sphere! Here's
Dragon
Complete
form!
focus!
Eagle Ray!
Will this Thunder Field!
The earth throbs
War
in
with that
pain.
healing circle!
Blow away!
Photon
Can't get out of this!
Dragon
Lightning
form!
condemned!
Thanks.
Thunder corruption! Illuminate the dark!
I'm not done.
Holy Glimmer!
Eagle Ray!
Holy Land! Not in your dreams!
We got him on the run.
Don't get cocky!
Right.
Dark Field!
Still anyone's fight.
Face you!
Banana Bloody Dart! Illuminate the
Where
dark!
are you going?
Dragon form! You're mine! No escape! I could do without this pain. Ignite!
Here's a healing arm!
Dragon
with the
form!
earth!
First aid!
Thanks.
Here goes!
On your
Radiant
Dragon
Blast!
form!
Here! There you go! Don't let out of ammo! I'm all fucked up! Mega Ray! Thunder Blast! Illuminate
I have
blah,
no
blah, blah,
limits!
magic.
Dragon form!
Got it! Now's our chance!
Dragon
One
form!
last
Far
energy.
enough! Better if you don't spit up.
Lunar corruption! Alright! Gemini Aura!
Now you see what I can do!
Mega Ray! Raging Storm!
Dragon form!
I'm ready! Runner!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Radiant Light!
I must keep striving.
You can ease off yourself.
Pot calls the kettle black.
Good advice for all of us, to be honest.
Coming through!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
It's over!
Sleep now!
Radiant
You picked the wrong
Force
fight!
of regeneration!
Dragon form! Come on, come on!
Force of
Rain
regeneration!
I'm not done!
Don't suffer in silence!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Dragon form!
It's time!
We've turned the tables on him.
There's still more left!
Right, no time to hold
Another
back.
incantation ruined. Your blade moves like silk.
I just let my instincts take over.
How fascinating.
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I was improved.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look
Radiant
flustered.
light! Force of regeneration!
Dragon form!
Holy Glimmer!
Don't suffer in silence!
That's what I like to hear.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! Come and face me! Raining flash! Blew away!
Gemini Aqua! Annihilation! Not on my watch!
Dragon swarm!
More without
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Now! Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Here I come!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
I'm not done!
Mega Ray!
Eat dirt!
One more time!
Here I come! You're finished!
Now! Holy Lance!
Looks like we got them all.
Ah, the spray from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Phew! What a rush!
Little help!
Take this! It's over!
No further!
Graviton Field! Raging Storm! Mega Ray!
Blew away!
Celestial
I'm
Annihilation!
Reptilian cat!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Green
Now!
All back in their defenses!
Glad you had your use.
Ready! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
This will be a delicious piece of cake! Here goes!
Negative
Water,
tank!
freeze
Rain
line
flash!
form.
This one's all mine!
Here.
Dragon swarm!
Get on in there with the Lancer!
So you want me, do you?
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Dragon swarm!
One at a time!
On your knees.
By the
I'm
power
ready!
of
Raining slash!
air thrust!
Let's refrain from losing.
Right, here goes! Here I come!
Hear me! Flame of
It's
fury!
I can carve through armor!
Burning strike!
Glacial spear!
You're mine!
Piercing storm!
Dragon swarm!
Lancer!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon swarm!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Dragon swarm! It's almost
Can't get out of bed!
Then I'll split it open!
Be my guest!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
Severing wings!
No complaints here!
On your
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
like a finely timed waltz.
Lightning orb!
Elusive deity!
That's what I like to hear.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Pierce in the wind!
Come one, come all!
Getting
Dragon
clear now.
swarm!
Eat
Here
dirt!
I come! Dragon
Where
swarm!
are you going?
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
Now!
In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed one.
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
They smite with
Freeze
black
Lancer!
blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Execution! Astral Energy!
Say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah. Seriously?
Hey!
Yeah. No. You did it.
Really?
Yeah.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads. Maybe it's time I try on something new.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Are we really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh. Quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey.
Pardon me?
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just Danans from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Vholran soldiers. Watch yourself.
Lightning!
Take it! I'm not done!
Air pressure!
Divine dance in the wind!
Burn it down!
Air thrust!
Dragon
Soul
Quark!
dilation! Magic is there!
Pull away! Raining Flash!
Where are you going?
Take this!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! On your
Mega
knees!
Ray! Illuminate the dark! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Now! Burning strike! Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Vholran's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Vholran was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Heros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's... why I want to do everything I can to help you.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes, and yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Heros.
I know that, but our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay? No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But it... Not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zeugles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
We finally made it.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Phew.
Good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However,
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Alphen, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganath Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Vholran may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Where are these Vholran mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible. But we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.